Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's going to be a really simple, easy, and hopefully quick video. I have had a really rough day today, just not feeling the greatest. I started not feeling good last night and it's kind of carried over into today. And I thought I wasn't going to film, I just decided to take an easy day today. But then I really wanted to stay consistent for you guys and show that I am capable of putting out 5 videos a week. And so I really want to try to stick with that. So I'm sorry about my appearance. Sorry about the lighting, but hopefully you get something out of this video. I am in a new spot. I'm just trying to work with what I got. It is pretty late here, so the sun has completely gone down. Hopefully tomorrow I will be able to film some during the day because my schedule's a bit different at work, so I should be able to film some day videos for you. But that being said, today's video is going to be a financial video. That is typically what is going to be on my channels on Wednesdays, but yesterday was different because of it being Christmas. I am going to do a what I got for Christmas haul, but that's going to come probably this weekend because that's just going to take a while to gather all the stuff and film that. We are very blessed with 2 amazing families and we get a lot of stuff. So, and some of the stuff has not gotten here yet because they had to order it. So, but I know that people probably lose interest if it's too long. So I'm hoping to get that up maybe for Friday's video, but if not, early next week. But if you really are interested in that, just leave a comment down below and I will definitely get that up as my next video. I should be able to tomorrow. So anyways, jumping into this video is going to be financial related. That financial video should pop up on my channel on Wednesdays. But today is obviously Thursday and it's going up today. Today's topic is the debt-free method through Dave Ramsey and whether you should do a debt-free snowball plan or a debt avalanche plan. I'm going to explain what those 2 plans mean, what we did, and what I would suggest for you to do depending on your circumstance. Because a debt-free journey is not one size fits all. You know, every person has their own journey and it's going to look different for you. It has to do with your income, your family status, what you have to work with, how much debt you have. Like there's a ton of different things that all come together to decide what plan is best for you. So just because, your friends are doing the debt-free snowball method doesn't mean that you can't do the debt avalanche if that's what works for your situation. The biggest tip and the number 1 piece of advice I have before even getting into this video is that just do it. As long as you're committed to paying off debt, that is all that matters and you are doing it. It doesn't matter if you start with the smallest or the largest or whatever. Just commit to it and do it and find something that works for you. List out all your debts. I think that is step 1 no matter what course you decide to take. The biggest thing is just listing all your debts and seeing what's all out there. And I do recommend doing it smallest to largest, even if that's not how you decide to tackle, but that is a good way to kind of get in your mind what all you have. And then from there, decide with the tips I'm going to share in this video what method would work best for you in your situation. So, 2 methods are the debt-free, debt snowball, and then the avalanche. Snowball is you list you list all your debt from smallest to largest, you ignore the interest, and you just start tackling it from smallest to largest. This is what Dave Ramsey normally recommends. I think this is what he recommends because it's small wins. So even if you have a larger debt or if you have a smaller debt but it has greater interest, no, that's backwards. If you have a large debt that has greater interest and you have a small debt that has not as high of interest, Dave Ramsey would recommend in the debt snowball method that you still pay that smaller one off even though the bigger one is getting bigger because of interest, because the thought process is that you'll get those quick wins and it'll keep you motivated throughout. Then you have the opposite of that, which is the debt avalanche, and that is the opposite, where you list all your debts, but you list it by interest. So you have whatever is the highest percent interest that is accumulating, that's what you would start with, and then you would work your way down. That obviously sounds like the more financially smart decision, because you're not paying as much in interest as you would if you just started with the smallest debt and you don't take interest into account. But you could have your highest debt could be the one with the most interest on it, and that would take longer to pay off, and you could get unmotivated and you might give up faster than if you did the debt snowball method. So you really have to just know yourself. That's my dinner timer, lovely. So please ignore that. So Jared and I we kind of did a combination. I feel like we did more the debt avalanche method, where we knocked out the highest interest-bearing accounts first, because we had a dual income and we have no kids and we were living rent-free at the time. So we had a lot of income to throw at debt, so it made more sense for us. We could knock out even large amounts fairly quickly because of our situation, so that kept us motivated. When I was single doing it, I started with my smallest debt, because for me, I was single, I was one income, and I didn't have as many resources available to me, so I needed to tackle the smallest, because chipping away at it made me feel accomplished each milestone. So, like I said, each method works. I've seen success in the debt snowball method. I've seen success in the debt avalanche method. It just depends on what's going to work for you and your family. I suggest that if you have a pretty sizable income and your expenses are low, I would recommend probably the debt avalanche, because that way you can knock out your higher interest debt fast and probably get out of debt a little bit sooner than if you did the debt snowball method. But if you're the type of person that needs those quick wins to keep you motivated, or if you have someone in your journey with you, if you have a spouse or your partner that is not on board with the debt-free movement yet and it just hasn't really gotten on board with paying off debt, the debt snowball might be the best way to go, because that way it shows him or her that it actually works if you stick to something. And it kind of gives them quick wins to see, like, oh man, look, we already paid off this small credit, we already paid off this credit card, we don't have that anymore. And they see not having those monthly payments anymore, and hopefully that will then motivate them to get on board with you. So like I said, the biggest thing I hope that's a takeaway from this video, aside from my alarm buzzing and it being kind of an impromptu video, is that no matter what you do, whether it's the snowball method or the avalanche method, is that you start at the beginning, you start out with seeing where you're at, listing all your debts, and just coming up with a plan that's realistically going to work for you. Taking all the considerations, your income, your expenses, if you have someone with you in the journey, and just to see what's going to work for you and stick to it, and don't let anyone tell you what you're doing is wrong or that you should be doing it this way or that, because at the end of the day, if you're seeing progress, if you're seeing that debt go down, you're doing something right. And not everyone is going to have the same journey. Everyone's journey is going to look a little bit different just based on your circumstance. Some people are going to pay off debt really, really fast once they get motivated. Some people, it's going to take a long time, because just life, life situations are different. Jared and I were very lucky and very blessed that we not only had dual income, we don't have any children, and we were able to live rent-free for almost all of our debt-free journey. Well, all of our debt-free journey except for paying off the mortgage. So that was a tremendous help. Not everyone has that, and we understand that. But just find a system that works for you and stick to it, and you will see results. I can guarantee it. Please leave a comment down below on what method you are using if you are in debt, or what method you did use if you're out of debt. I would be very interested. Please give this video a like and subscribe to see more financial related content every Thursday, normally Wednesday. I hope you all have a great night or day wherever you're at, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.